May 10th, 2024 marks 2 years since I first went into the hospital. Before I went to the hospital, I had a couple of weeks of some pretty bad case of COVID, and then I started losing feeling in my hands and feet, and then I remember walking to the car to go to the emergency room, but when I got out of the car at the emergency room, we had to get a wheelchair to move me into the emergency room. From there, it was pretty crazy, definitely some dark times, a couple months of me being ventilated, so having a tube coming out of my throat, which I still have a scar from, and having to breathe through that, having a tube going into my stomach where they'd feed me, obviously a catheter as well. And it was just really crazy, and I don't know if I could have got through it without my amazing wife, Catherine, who's been there for every step of this journey with me. I know I started doing updates around month 8 or so, but Catherine's been there with me since the beginning, and she put together a little video of some of the earlier footage. She actually has footage that covers my whole trip throughout the hospital. So I'm going to play that footage for you all, and I'm going to do a bit of commentary over that, and hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. When I first got in the hospital, I was completely out of it. I lost 50 pounds within the first month. GBS had paralyzed nearly my entire body. All I could move was the side of my face. As time went on, my vitals started to stabilize, and I was able to move a few more muscles in my face. Eventually, I was able to breathe on my own so we could get that darn ventilator taken out. As the months started going by, it became very apparent that recovery would be a long road. But thankfully, the nerves do start growing back from the spine out, and I was able to move a little more things every month. And I was granted day passes so that I could go home for some time during the weekend. As more movement started coming back, I was determined to work as hard as I possibly could in all my rehab classes to get better. With the AMSAN variant of GBS, it's unclear how much someone can recover. But I'm always thinking positive, and I'm always going to work my hardest. When I started self-propelling, that was a huge boost. I had 3 to 4 hours of classes each weekday while I was at the hospital, but on weekends I still needed to get some exercise, so I just pushed myself around the floor, and when I took the bus home, I would try to push myself back up to my room. I even talked with one of the physios to be able to keep some of the rehab equipment in my room so I could use it on the weekends.
And we're up.
And then I started to practice walking. This felt amazing. It was also strange to be taller than all these people I'd been looking up at for the last 10 months. Trips going home on the weekend started to become easier and easier. We were able to go out to restaurants and enjoy the sunshine. By the 1-year mark, my walking was beginning to improve,
Okay, here we go.
as well as other muscles in my body.
I'm holding it. I'm going down.
I'm so thankful of all the amazing staff at the hospital, from the physiotherapists to the nurses to the care aides. I couldn't ask for more help and better support. I was eventually able to transfer myself to a vehicle so I didn't have to rely on the handy dart, which allowed us to go out even more on the weekends and enjoy some restaurants and going to the beach in the weather. And I was even able to do a couple nights staying at home in my own bed. Now that was awesome. It also helped that I was becoming slightly more independent with eating.
Yum. Hello.
As I continued to increase in strength and my abilities to adapt at home became stronger and stronger, it was time for me to go home permanently.
Stuck it. Put it on. Walking out of here. Thanks, everybody. After 16 months and 1 year on this floor.
And that was my crazy journey of being a patient in the hospital for 479 days. Thankfully, I am home now and working all the time with new exercises. First, I was just at home doing exercises. Then I was able to add in lots of classes and time at the Move Gym, which is an amazing facility with all kinds of great staff. And there's plenty of exercises I can do there. Next, I started going to outpatient therapy at the Royal Jubilee Hospital. For months I was going 2 days a week, but with the Move Gym classes and being able to do a lot more exercises by myself at home, I now only go once a week.
Pretty good on my back.
And my favorite exercise is swimming. I go every Saturday. I've got a plan that my physiotherapist helped set up, and my kinesiologist gave me some pointers as well. I'm really looking forward to trying this outdoors. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and thank you all for your ongoing support over the last couple years. It's been absolutely amazing. I wanted to end this video by showing you all my newest trick, which I just did for the first time over a week and a half ago. So I'm going to start by standing up and taking some unassisted steps. They might look a little rough right now, but they're my first unassisted steps in over 2 years, so I'm pretty darn stoked. Thank you all again. Have a great day.